Hey guys, welcome to Collect and or Invest, a new channel that's going to show an alternate, fun way of putting your money into sports memorabilia and action figures, and amongst other things, exciting to collect, amongst other items to collect. It's kind of like cars or football cards, baseball cards, a bunch of items that you might not find as a traditional investment, but that work as a collection that can become an investment, or an investment that you made that can just be a collectible. So my name is EJ Marks, and what I'm doing here is I'm going to explain how these action figures can be an investment and as they started off as collectibles. So here you have a dual pack action figure of Dick Butkus, Brian Urlacher. This is from Todd McFarlane Sports Picks. It has it's a mass-produced items. I'm sure it's in the 5,000 range of items produced. Packaging is neat. It's clean. You always want to look for surrounding packages. You want to find out if the package was open. And in this case, it was open. So I didn't reseal it. I haven't resealed it yet because I'll show you. In there is the autograph of Dick Butkus. And there is the authentication from PSA DNA. So with that PSA DNA authenticity, this item has gotten to become an investment piece. Now, when can I sell it off? When will I choose to sell it off? How much would I put it? It all depends. First, there's got to be a market for it, which this is what I'm trying to develop. But then I've gotten several pieces like this where they're autographed. One being this David Robinson right there, that is currently up on my eBay page, and that's autographed, and it has the letter of the authenticity down there. But this piece, and my eBay page will be in the description below, by the way. But this piece right here is unique in the way that this is only Dick Butkus piece. If there is another Dick Butkus piece, he's got a different uniform. And this is the other one. This is a Urlacher piece where his helmet got no logo. He's got the retro jersey on. And there's not one like this. Now, I attempted to get an autograph on that base for Urlacher, but I haven't been successful. I got his autograph on other things, but not on this piece. This is why I've kept it open. So I'll keep this one open, and because I take the base out, I just slide the base out and get it autographed and put it back in the packaging. As my plan is to display it with the autographs and still keep the box in case somebody would like to offer me on it in the future. But for right now, this is an investment piece. It's going to be my collection, but it's an investment piece because it can go for a good amount. Here you have another dual piece, and this dual piece is of Brian Urlacher and Brett Favre, rivals, Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers. The unique thing about this is Urlacher's in all white, and you don't get an individual piece with Urlacher all white. There's something about this cold warmer, but I think I seen it in another Brett Favre piece. But you can see this piece is made. This piece was created to be sold in 2003. So this is an old piece. And again, McFarlane Sports Picks. If you noticed, still sealed, factory sticker, never open. Now this piece can go on the market for about $25 to $45. They're all over the place. You can find one if you want. This one I'll probably post on my eBay page in the future, if it's not there already. But this is a great piece, a unique piece. If I got both of them to autograph, I would have to either consider autographing the package here on the plastic, because the dilemma is that base back there is rough. So in order for that base to be packaged, I would have to sand it down, bondo it, paint it green, and have both players, both celebrity athletes, sign it. Or I just take the whole package. And leave down in the comments below if you like to see, how would you like to see this autographed? If you like to see the autographs up here, or would you like to see the autographs here? I'm thinking here, because doing all that stuff is too much hassle. If I can show you another piece, here's another piece. Here's another piece of Robert Griffin III when he was good. His plate is a little rough. So do I risk opening the package or just get the autograph here? A lot of collectors just prefer the autograph on the plastic. But for me, it looks like it's too tacky, and I don't think it's resellable. But a lot of collectors do like it that way. So if you're going to invest, you got to find a way, find the niche, ask questions. For me as a collector, I prefer it on the item so I can display it, so I can take it out of the box and display it. But if I'm keeping the package like I plan to do here, I will go ahead and get the autographs out in here. Or up above or here. That way I can keep the package intact and it'll be a unique item. The autograph is still going to cost the same for you to get. You're not going to be walking around. These are not items that, if you're an autograph hawk, you're not going to do this item. Because you're not going to walk around with it and risk harming it, harming the packaging, breaking the plastic. And you're going to get this. You're going to go to an auction, autograph show, meet the players, get it authenticated, etc. Here is an action figure of Michael Jordan in one of my favorite companies. It's called Interbay. It's all Michael Jordan pieces are Upper Deck authenticated because he's an Upper Deck athlete. Matter of fact, I believe Upper Deck only does Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, and Peyton Manning now. So this is Michael Jordan last shot. Here's the side view of it. The side view of the item, the box. Here's the reverse, the back end. It's got a lot of language. It's got your English, then your Chinese, then I think Japanese. Yeah, or Japanese and Chinese. And then your warnings and all that. Look, kids can collect these items. They just can't, they're just letting you know that this is, that there's small pieces in here. It's considered a real masterpiece. I guess that's the series, real masterpiece. You got to be careful with these pieces because here in the edges, they tend to snap if you're not careful. It tends to come off, starts peeling off. So because this piece, you have to display it, and it's going to be open. It's not going to be fully open. So here, it's going to be open to display this piece here. But you see the original plasticking. Here you got his shoes, which this is a variant piece of this last shot series because this is not the stuff he wore in that year. He definitely, if he wore these shoes, he probably wore them a few times. Definitely didn't wear them all. I think these were the shoes that he wore the most that year. You have your authentic labeling with David Stern on basketball. You have his warm-up suit, and that's the unique piece of this one. You have his different hands that you can customize. You see how the plastic is still? So this is why this is considered an unopened item, because this is the display box. And look at what I was telling you up here. You got to be careful with this because that can peel off if you're not careful. So you got to be. It's a really unique box design. It's really cool. Now this is an investment piece. I'm a Michael Jordan collector, and I'm going to grow my collection of Michael Jordans. But this is going to appreciate in value. Because Jordan is the best ever, because he's not playing anymore, he cannot go down. And they're not making any more of these items. I believe there's 2,500 of these made. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm just using information that I got from collectors and guys that I speak to in the industry. But this is an investment piece. This cost me a little bit above, what, $175, $200 around there. It can easily go for $500. It can easily go for several years down the road, $1,000. Especially if I want to package that one up with the next item I'm going to show you. It can easily go for more than that. If I get an autograph, if I decide to autograph this piece, which then I'm going to have to open. Or if I autograph the box, which autographing the box I think is the one you got to do. But Michael Jordan autographs, they're amazing. And those are investment pieces. So here is the other part, again, Enter Bay of that series. Here, again, last shot, Michael Jordan. Got your upper deck up there. This time the side view, it's just got the Jordan on there. This is the original one, again, masterpiece. This is the one, if you're going to buy one, this is the one you would buy. The black jersey one is a variant piece. You got your serial number. Made in China. Again, you got your different dialects and languages here. And then here's your Jordan. This is after his last shot. Kind of looks a little sweaty too, but he's got a interesting mustache on there. So you got the plastic around there. He's got his undershorts that he used to put. He's got his real fabric knee brace. You got the Jordans with the black socks, which that's unique because he's the one that came up with the black sock thing. So with the black socks on, which is really cool. Here is your championship, the championship t-shirt that they were offering that year, which by itself, you can pick up some of these items. Those are collectibles too. The real shirt, I've seen some of those shirts go for big money. And here's the hat. Here are different hand poses. You can pose them a different way. Another shoes, basketball trophy, and a ring. And then the bottom last shot. So this is also another investment piece. Like I said, I could package this one up with the other one that I showed you and put it in a good deal. But this is Michael Jordan. I mean, they don't make these no more. You can find them out there, but they're going to go for really high value. And again, pay attention to this edge if you ever buy it on the... These items come in a box, in a separate box that you got to pull out. You got to pull them out from. And you got to be careful because there you can get some cuts on the side or whatever. And if I were to ever get it art, if I was lucky enough to get Michael Jordan to sign this piece, it would be on the package. It would be in the front. It would be here. Like here's his art, is the printed, but I would get it here in black. And then that's how I would keep it. Also, you can get it here. And I've also seen it on here. I've seen it on the jersey, which I think is pretty cool too. But again, investment piece. Collectors like myself will love this. I mean, I don't know if there was an autograph on here and I had the authenticity and there was a story with that, I would probably pay top dollar for this piece. Especially if it came with the black jersey also. So there you go. For action figures, I gave you 4 pieces that vary from collecting to investing, or collectibles that became investments. So I can do several more items, and in the future you'll see something like that. You'll see something like this, like that. But for right now, I want you to get the understanding of how these pieces can be investments. So this is a way. If I was investing, I would invest in Interbay. I would get a lot of their pieces that they have of Jordan. I would get them individualized, meaning either autographed. I would try to look for one-of-ones. I would look to see if they had other interbates. If they got current players, I would try to get those current players. And those would be investments for the short term. This is an investment for the long term. This is an investment for the long term. Because these are Hall of Fame players. They're no longer playing anymore. But if you have somebody like Jonathan Taves, who's a hockey player for the Blackhawks, you're going to keep him around, but these are short-term investments. Steph Curry, it's a short-term investment. You have to get a turnaround on it. Unless you're a Steph Curry fan, you're going to collect. But you got to get a return on these right now. Kobe Bryant is the reason why. This is the reason why you keep his items. Again, he's a legend. He was great. Right now, he might not be hotter as a collectible. So right now, unfortunately, it's a tough time because he passed away. But for investors, you can offer these up at a really, really premium price. And again, variant pieces. So Kobe Bryant, Jerry West, Roberto Clemente, those are legendary pieces. So if this piece of Roberto Clemente was autographed, it'll be through the roof. It'll be through the roof. I probably won't even sell it. I would have to get an offer for it. Again, you know, packaging matters. You get these protective plastics. Those would be good. But I will do some more. I'll get into detail with these with upcoming videos. And I would also do some more. I would also do autographs, and I'm actually going to do that one next. But autograph items and stuff like that. Thanks for watching my channel. Subscribe, download. Remember, I just started this stuff, so I'm going to get better, I promise. You know, hit up your comments. You want to see me review, or you want to see what my opinion would be on certain other items, kind of like photos, baseball cards. If you want to see my opinion and how I feel the market is in those items, again, let me know in the comments and I'll look it up. I know I'm not going to please everybody, but I maybe can get you a little insight on how to make your collectibles profitable and an investment. Thanks a lot.